There has always been a strong bond between humans and animals. Today, there are over 27 million pets in the UK, which means that over 40% of British homes have got a pet. In a recent survey, over a quarter of pet owners said that they had bought or acquired their pet from an animal welfare charity or rescue centre. The Blue Cross is one of these pet charities. It started in 1897 and looked after working horses in London. Today, the charity looks after cats, dogs and other pets which need help. The charity also provides education about pet care and animal welfare. Leaflets like these tell pet owners how to look after their animals properly. They are specially designed for specific animals and provide advice on how to deal with certain situations. If an owner admitted they couldn't look after their pet, the Blue Cross would find a new home for it. But pet ownership isn't all one way. In an article published by the British Journal of Health Psychology, a leading psychologist claimed that owning a pet was extremely good for your health. She said that people who own pets were less stressed, had fewer medical problems, and found it easier to make friends. She also added that owning a cat or a dog could lower your blood pressure and cholesterol levels by encouraging you to get outside more. Animals can also help us in more practical ways. Around 360,000 people in the UK are registered as blind or partially sighted. Guide dogs are trained to help visually impaired people deal with everyday challenges like going to the shops or crossing the road. Tony Murray is a guide dog trainer. He explained how guide dogs helped visually impaired people lead full and healthy lives.
They can give them independence and the confidence to go out on their own, whereas before they might have been stuck in the house.
Guide dogs are just one example of how animals can help people. Emergency services, like the police or search and rescue teams, often use animals too, mainly because their sense of smell is much stronger than ours. It is almost universally accepted that animals are good for us, so it's very important that we look after them. This is Nikki Smith. She works for the Blue Cross and organises new homes for over 50 animals every month. If people want a pet, they come to the centre to find one. Nikki matches each animal with an owner who can look after it well. As well as cats and dogs, the centre finds new homes for small animals like rabbits, hamsters, rats, and unusual pets like degus, small rodents that are usually found in central Chile. Some animals might stay at the centre for several months, but usually they'll find a new home quickly. Kittens are very popular pets. These kittens were born at the centre. They'll stay with their mother until they're 8 weeks old, and then they'll be ready to go to a new home. Nikki told us that she had been working for the Blue Cross for almost a year. Before that, she had worked at another British pet charity, the RSPCA, and had studied zoology.
I started to do volunteer work at the RSPCA, which is an animal charity, when I was 14 years old. I then went to college to study animal care before moving on to university to study zoology. I worked at a couple animal care places before coming to work at the Blue Cross last year.
Nikki added that she really loved working for the Blue Cross, but pointed out that the work they did was expensive. If people didn't donate money to the charity, she said, it wouldn't be able to help all the animals it needed to. Luckily, the British public are very generous, and people do a lot of different things to collect money. Many people give donations to the charity. Some people bake cakes and sell them at Blue Cross tea parties. There are also lots of sponsored events like dog walks, runs, parachute jumps, and even overseas treks. There's a lot of information about these events on the Blue Cross website. When asked whether pets improve people's lives, most pet owners said yes. So it's important we look after our animals, because in lots of different ways, our animals look after us too.